Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Corey and this is my channel, Get Sharp, where I sharpen your knives and where you, the audience, help decide the future of this business. Let me explain. Recently, I took a friggin' hard left turn and I just hit the gas, eyes closed. Going at this thing friggin' like diving in head first on everything like I do. You know, a couple months ago, I licensed my sharpening business and oh my gosh, I had no idea I was gonna get this much business. And started doing YouTube to show my local customers like, hey, like, thanks for letting me sharpen your knife. If you wanna see a video of me sharpening it, it's right here. Like, just adding extra value. Plus I've always wanted to try YouTube. You know, how much fun it would be to grow a big audience and, you know, it's just always been something a challenge I've wanted to try. So I tried it. Here we are. I had no idea I was gonna have damn near 200 subscribers this quickly. And not only that, meet so many friggin' cool people that have so much knowledge to share. So YouTube has kind of evolved, and that's what I love about business. You know, when we started my wife's business, it was one product, but all of a sudden it turned into something else because just that experience alone and trying to get that one product off the floor, we learned so much. And next thing you know, we're taking a left turn and we're balls to the wall, you know? And that's what's happening here right now. And that's what's so exciting and so much fun about business is the journey it takes you on. And you all get to experience this with me through the camera, through the audio. By the way, new microphone. Thank you, Tanya. She was not so happy with the audio my $20 microphone was giving us. Hopefully this thing is twice as good. Actually, it better be like 10 times as good given the price. Anyways, hard left turn with the YouTube channel. I thought to myself, if I'm gonna do YouTube, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be the best YouTuber there is. How can I do that? I'm a sharpening video, a sharpener. And I'm not changing that. Like, I don't have time to do some other kind of channel. And I thought to myself, God, there's gotta be 100 guys on YouTube right now with sharpening channels. You got your guys that are like the how-to guys. You got your guys that are the experts in all the different tools. And then you got your guys that are, I don't know, got a great personality and talk about interesting things. And like, I found myself kind of like hitting a little bit on that one, a little bit on this one, a little bit this one, but like not really like hitting any one of those like great. Like, I'm not gonna be number one in any of those in my opinion. So I thought to myself, what can I do with YouTube? Like, I wanna be the best, but like, I don't think I see myself as the best in any of those. And so I thought to myself, I gotta just do something different. And so I started thinking about it daily. And a couple of weeks ago, I came up with a radical fucking idea. And that was something I had dreamed of. Let me explain. So I don't even know how to explain this. It's a long story. I don't want it to be too long, but ultimately, like, I always thought about nonprofits and like how they use money. How nice would it be if they just had their financials up there, or the government, like the city of Mukilteo where I live. It's like, there's our bank accounts. Here's where we're spending money. Who's getting it? Who's sending it? Like, it's there. And I thought that would be a great way in public service businesses for the community to trust the entities that govern. So that's kind of the birth of the idea of like a fully transparent business. I came up with this idea years ago. It's just a pipe dream, you know, like, anyways. So I'm thinking like, how can I be different on YouTube? And then I noticed you guys, every time I do something, you're like, hey, you should do this, or you should try that. And I'm like, wow, we have so much experience in the comment section. My viewers, like, they know a lot. A lot of them are smarter than me. A lot of them have more experience than me. And then it clicked. And I thought, why don't I marry the two? Why don't I do something no one's ever friggin' done before? And I make a fully transparent business, but I'm not even in control of it. I'll have some control. I'll have some decision-making ability, but the friggin' audience is the one that makes the big financial decisions. And here we are. We piloted it. Y'all don't know, but last week when you were voting for what we should buy next, that was the pilot. And I would say it was a success. I had fun at the end of the day, and you know, our views did increase a bit. So not huge, but I think as this idea, as I continue to execute on this idea, I think it's gonna grow and grow and grow. So we're like I said, left turn, gas pedal to the floor. Here we go. So what I did, in order for you to make a good financial decision, a good business decision is what I meant to say. In order for you to make a good business decision, you need to know how much money you have behind you, okay? So I added a website or a page to my website, and you can go see my financials right now. I just updated them an hour ago because I just spent a bunch of money. Not a bunch, but I just spent some money. So as this business grows, and we need to make decisions on where to invest next or what to do with the money, you can go to getsharpusa.com financials, and you can go look through the transaction history. It's not my legal bank statement for obvious reasons. I can't tell the world where I bank and this, that, and other, my account numbers and all that. But those transactions you're looking at are identical to the transactions on my bank account right now for Get Sharp, okay? So I put up a post. I said, hey guys, we're about to have about 300 bucks. What are we buying next? I need to get quicker. Should I get a jewelry polisher wheel so I can refinish the face of blades and make them look nicer and maybe generate a couple extra bucks by upselling, cross-selling clients with that product or service for $2.50 to $5 a knife, maybe start generating some immediate income? Or do we get a Tormix silicon carbide and or what is it called, the Blackstone? It's gonna help me with those super steels. Even though I got those CBN wheels, it was just like, yeah, maybe I need it. Or number 3, do we get a 8-inch bench grinder and see where that takes us? Well, you guys came in at the wire. We had a 3-way friggin' tie. Luckily, a couple of you came in at the last second and voted for the 8-inch bench grinder. And then that's where your participation stopped. It was closed. That's where the money in the account's gonna go next, the bench grinder. Now it's my job to figure out which one. But you guys assisted with that too. Y'all gave recommendations. The Rikon was like, a lot of people said that was a good one. Fox, the Jet Digital one, holy, that one's real nice. Anyways, but at the end of the day, I gotta go decide like how to make this happen. Today, I knew this microphone was coming. I didn't want to film without it. I really wanted to try it, so I'm standing around waiting. All my knives are done. I got nothing to do. I'm over here sweeping. Pull up Facebook Marketplace, boom, 8-inch bench grinder. Call the guy up, text him, hey, you want to talk? He talks. My dad just died. He's got a whole shop full of tools. We need to sell it. Can you come by? Hell yeah, you responded within 2 seconds of me reaching out. Hell yeah, he's got a bunch of tools. I'm already halfway there, 10 minutes. Boom, I'm there. Holy shit, guys. This guy's shop, I've never seen anything like it in my life. There was not even a 1/4 inch in between every tool. And it was wall to wall to wall, floor to ceiling, and there was depth too. There was tools behind tools behind tools. And his son, his poor son, he's frazzled here. And I'm like, I think that's a, bench grinder over there. Dude, we spent a half hour just trying to get shit out from behind other tools. Anyways, I made the purchase. Let me show you. There she is. We got the Rikon, the 8-inch low speed bench grinder. How exciting is that? And it's not just the Rikon. It's got this whole jig system or tool rest system on here on both sides. It's got this other thing that looks like a Mod 2. I think that's probably to prevent sparks from going crazy. Also, the stand, the platform, The owner, who's now passed away, rest his soul, he was a wood turner. He put this together. He even like did the edges nice. Beautiful, beautiful work. And in looking at the wheels, he didn't put a lot of hours on this thing, I can tell. He bumped it here and there, but these things are damn near brand new looking. So I asked his son, like, how much you want for it? He said 300. I said, 300? Looking at Amazon right now, it's $289, bro. Like, I know you got it right here right now, but like, it's used, you know. I was expecting, you know, friendly prices. And so he had me show him, and I showed him, and he said, oh, okay. And I said, you know what? Let me look around. Let me see what else there is, and let's see if we can put together a bundle deal. I'm thinking back to, remember that show, American Pickers? He always looked through everything and bundled and saved. So I'm planning to do that. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. And then I saw this. A 6-inch buffer wheel. And guess what's on it? Extreme sharp paper wheels. And guess what's on those? Silicon carbide powder. So I was like, oh shit, like this is worth $100 right here. And guess what else I see? Looks like a cheese grater, but these are diamond plates. 200, 300, 400, 600 grit. And guess what else I see? Arkansas stones. Coarse, medium, super fine. So I'm just kind of like nonchalantly moving everything in, and then I see this, and it's just a box of compounds. This one really caught my attention. White diamond. I love diamonds. Diamonds are a sharpener's best friend. Sure, you've heard that before. So we pull it all together, and I say, hey, I know you want $300 for this thing, but like, it's not happening. I can buy it brand new on Amazon with warranty and customer service. And you're here from out of town, you're gonna be gone. I'm never gonna hear from you again if this thing breaks. I said, but hey, I'm willing to spend 300. I'll give you 300 for all of it. He wasn't too quick to jump on that offer. He thought about it for a minute, and we came to an agreement of $320. So what would have costed me $320 after tax, I added this and some other tools that I may or may not be using in the near future. So there you go, guys. You choose the next investment. We got some capital. You chose this, and look what I delivered. If you're the board of directors, and I'm the CEO, dude, I'm looking good for a raise this year. I might need $100 billion bonus. You know, call me Jamie Dimon after. I'm teasing, but man, wouldn't that be nice? Give me $100 million bonus. Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon makes something like, he makes a bank teller's annual salary every hour. Don't get me started. All right, guys, so there it is. The fruits of our labor. We sharpened a bunch of knives, we raised some money, and now we got some better tools. My goal with these tools, get fast. We got sharp, we got that part down. Now it's time to get fast. So that's, I think, by the end of September, I want to decrease how long it takes me to sharpen blades by 50%. Or I'm sorry, I want to get twice as fast. And we're going to do it using these tools. Hopefully this audio, this is actually my second time filming. I just was editing, and I'm like, there's some kind of weird digital. It sounds like I'm in the Matrix. Hopefully I fixed that. But yeah, so for the next, I don't know, week, we've got, I think, about $70 in the bank account. You can see that right here. We need to start thinking about what exactly needs to go on these. I've got a couple ideas I'm gonna float to you soon. And then we're gonna do another votes very soon to figure out what we need to do next. Maybe we need to spend some money to attract, maybe do we need to spend money on advertising to get people in here? I don't know, I don't think so. But that's what I'm saying, like, share your ideas in the comments. Like, here's the whole system. 1x30, Tormic, buffer wheel, low speed bench grinder, CBN wheels, the SG250, SJ250. I've got one felt wheel with 15,000 grit on it. I've got the Tormic leather wheel. What else? What's next, guys? Help me, please. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm having so much fun with this. And it's only fun when you guys interact, to be honest. If I wasn't making those personal connections with you and getting those comments from time to time that are like, hey man, I'm really enjoying what you're doing. If I wouldn't have gotten any of those, I would not be here right now. Nope. It's all about interacting with you guys. That's the fruit of this work. So please jump in the comments, say what's up, say hello. Everyone here is super cool too. We don't have any trolls. We don't have any rude people. We get a couple guys sometimes that I think might have a couple drinks, or they wake up not feeling so hot and they make a comment. You know, they're usually like Saturday mornings. You get a couple kind of cranky dudes, but just ignore them. They come around eventually. By Friday night, those guys are happy again. Anyways, guys, I'm having so much fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, what is it? This is gonna be friggin' nuts. You guys have control over the future of this business. And I'll keep brainstorming. How much more control can I give you? Did I just say that? I did. I probably shouldn't. I could edit that out though. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.